So before we get into this video, if you guys do enjoy this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the like button. It would help me so much. It would be so appreciated. Like, you guys have no idea how much the likes and not dislikes, and the comments and subscribes help me so much. It's such a big deal to me, honestly, and I really hope that you guys do enjoy the video. I hope you guys do actually get involved and interact with me. And I hope you guys do actually stay with me for a very long time until Last of Us 2 comes out. So let's get into the video. The first topic I want to talk about is, will Joel die? Now, there's a lot of rumors and speculation that Joel is dead, but honestly, I don't think that's the case. I don't think Joel is actually dead. I think he might die, though. Like, the big thing about these games is that you get emotionally attached to these characters. I'm already emotionally attached to Ellie. I'm already emotionally attached to Joel, right? And we were all emotionally attached to Sarah. If you didn't cry in the first, 30 minutes of the game, you have no heart. I don't know how you're even a person. I don't know why you're even alive. If you didn't cry when Sarah died, you're not my friend. All right, that's a joke. But whatever, it was a very emotional moment that really hit Joel hard. And it plays on that factor throughout the entire first game. Now, on the second game, I don't think Joel is going to die until halfway through the game. Now, this is just my speculation, right? Joel dying would be the most hard-hitting thing ever. Joel dying would be incredibly sad, very emotional. A lot of people would be taken back by it. Kind of like when, before the winter season in the winter chapter, Joel got impaled by a spike, right? Everybody was shocked. Everybody was like, is Joel dead? And then when Ellie, of course, was hunting by herself, everybody was like, oh shit, Joel's dead, right? And I was really shocked when that happened, right? But like, I think the big thing here to take away is, if Joel dies, there's going to be a massive amount of shock. Like, it's going to be the most shock factor thing ever. Like, more shock than when Sarah died. More shocked when, of course, Joel killed Marlene, right? It's going to be something huge. So Joel dying would not only really have people go like, holy crap, what the hell just happened? You can't have Last of Us without Joel and Ellie. And then, of course, Ellie will go on and do what she does, and then the game would finish, and people will be like, no Last of Us 3, right? But what I think is going to happen is Joel's going to die, but Ellie's going to continue, and she's going to be on her own for the rest of the game, and then we're going to get a Last of Us 3. I don't think Naughty Dog is that stupid to not kill off a main character and completely, have them be saved, because safe characters are the worst things ever. Tess, we all know she wasn't safe. We know Bill isn't really safe. We know Tommy isn't really safe. We know a majority of characters in the game is not safe. But if Joel and Ellie are safe, it really takes away the fear factor from the characters. Even though I hate when they get hurt, and I hate when they actually get hurt and die, like in the game. I hate when that happens. I really feel emotionally attached to these characters. I think they shouldn't be shown as safe. And the last game did that very well. The last game played on the fact that they're not safe at all. When Jolie, I keep saying Jolie, every fucking Last of Us video, I keep saying Jolie. When Joel got impaled, and then of course he was out of action for a couple months, and when Ellie got captured by David, those two moments showed that they're not safe. And although that wasn't the most, the most death-defying, of course, season and chapter of the game, it was a very good step back, because throughout the entire game, we've seen Joel and Ellie take out hordes of infected. And then at the last chapter of the game, Joel takes out military people who are just with guns, like high grade, military grade weapons. And Joel just wipes them out like they're nothing. And I don't really like that. I wish there would be a more better way to actually have Joel be not safe, and him dying would be the best way possible. And I hate it. I would hate him to die, but it would just be so awesome to see. It would be so emotional. I would definitely cry. I mean, I cried when he was carrying Ellie out of the damn hospital. Like, I was crying when Ellie petted a damn giraffe. I'm gonna cry when Joel dies. Like, it's just inevitable. And think about the reviews. Think about the people that play this game, that love the first game, that are obsessed with the first game, like me. Think about what the hell would happen if they recorded their reaction to Joel dying, right? That would be the most holy shit moment. The reviews would be everywhere. Everybody would be like, I don't like Joel dying. That was fucking stupid. And everybody else would be like, I kind of like Joel dying. It was emotional, but why'd you kill him, right? If they do it right, it should be perfect, right? I think if they do it correctly, everything will fall into place, everything will be fine. Everybody will be happy. But if they do it wrong, like if they just straight up just like kill Joel for zero reason and zero purpose, I can see a large outcry of people being very upset, like very angry at Naughty Dog for killing a character that didn't need to die at all. So the next thing I want to talk about is DLC. I want to see some DLC that I've talked about before, but I never really gone far in depth with it. I want to see 3 DLCs here. One is for the multiplayer. I have a multiplayer video going up later this week, and it will be detailing what I want to see and it returning. I want to see multiplayer DLC to the point where it's crazy. I want to see new modes. I want to see customizable characters. I want to see a bunch of new maps that bring in new elements to the game, new ways to fight people on multiplayer servers. I just want to see something different, right, for multiplayer. The second DLC is, of course, that 4-year gap. I really was upset, right, for the first Last of Us game. I was so upset when Naughty Dog missed the opportunity to show us at least a small month, a year maybe, of the 20-year gap between Sarah's death and The Last of Us 1, right? They did not show us anything, and it was very frustrating, honestly. Like, they missed a huge opportunity. So if they show us at least 1 month, 2 months of The Last of Us gap between Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2, thank you. I would want to see what the hell Ellie and Joel were doing before then. And you could have DLC where you could play as Joel during those 4 years. I would be so down with that. And another thing is, I'm actually going to add one more. I want to see a Tess DLC. That would be fucking awesome. Actually, a lot of people are saying that she should get her own prequel game. Kind of like, I don't play Uncharted, but I'm pretty sure one of the main characters in Uncharted is getting her own game too, or like some type of DLC game. And I would be so down if Tess got the same thing. See her background, see how she got into all this mess, see how she met Joel and all that stuff. That would be so cool. If as soon as the outbreak happens, it skips ahead like 3 years, and then we're fighting on our own as Tess, and then we meet Joel. You know how freaking cool that would be? That would be so cool. Another one that I want to see, and this is the last one, is something in between the 20-year gap between Last of Us 1 and, between Sarah's death in Last of Us 1 and the start of Last of Us 1, the 20 years later moment. Why haven't we gotten anything like that? We've gotten a little information about it. We've gotten a few details about it, but we haven't gotten anything, like anything at all. All we know is that Tommy and them were fighting, and shit happened, and bad things happened, and he went off to join the Fireflies, and Joel went off his separate ways to Boston, and that's that, right? I just want to see, because even when Tommy and Joel met each other, they were like, Tommy was like, I had nightmares from those years. What happened during those years? I want to see. And I know that it's all like, well, maybe they don't want to reveal too much. Maybe they wanted that the entire time. Maybe they wanted you to be like, imagine your own story. What the hell happened during those 20 years? I don't care about what I thought about those 20 years. I want to see what happened during those 20 years. Did Joel kill a lot of innocent people? Like during those ambush scenes when Ellie asked him, have you been on both? Joel said, I've been on both sides of an ambush. I want to see something like that. I want to see Joel, Tess, and Tommy kick ass, right? But we're probably never going to get that. And it's very sucky. It kind of sucks. But if they could just give us one of those 4 DLCs, I'm fine. Let us play as Joel during a DLC between a 4-year gap of Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2. 20-year gap is also awesome as well. And I just want to see something like that. And if Joel does die in the second game, halfway through the game, you know how freaking amazing that would be to actually play some in DLC again? Like, the DLC teaser trailer would be so awesome. It would just be Joel. You wouldn't know it's Joel at first, but then it would like fade into Joel, and then everybody would freak out because, oh yeah, we get to play as Joel one last time in a DLC. That would be awesome. I don't know why they didn't take the opportunity in the first game to actually reveal DLC for the 20-year gap, but whatever. That's done. That's over with. I hope they will bring it in the next game, but I don't know. And hopefully, if there is going to be a Last of Us 3, they would actually give us more details about the past, because from what I know, it's been about, what, 25 years since this whole outbreak has happened. 25 years of content that you could create, story elements that you could bring in. You could see Joel as a bad guy, you could show Joel as a good guy, you could show him as both at the same exact time. Or you could give us choices in between those 20-year gaps that really help us understand Joel's thought process throughout this entire outbreak. And I just want to see a very emotional game. A very emotional game, very emotional new DLC, and I think everything would be okay for me. So that's all I got for this video. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and click that playlist in the down below. I don't know if the playlist is going to be in the description. I don't know if it's going to be on the side of the video. Just go check out my other Last of Us 2 videos. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos. I put a lot of thought into these videos, and I really hope that you guys do enjoy them as well. So thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Last of Us videos. Expect more videos in the future, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.